It's Carlos Ramirez, owner of NVS Audio in Roselle, New Jersey. So we have, one call it a wiring rescue because the wiring looks pretty clean, but it's definitely an install rescue. Poor choice of equipment. Customer's not happy with the output. There's 10 speakers on this bike and it honestly sounds like 4. This is part of the problem here. We'll start at the beginning. So as you guys know, every bike we build gets a DSP, especially when using the factory radio. So we would flash it and then add a DSP. This radio has not been flashed. Then they're using a really good line low inverter, but this does nothing to fix the factory signal. So this just takes the horrible Harley factory signal and passes it on to the amplifiers. The other problem is there's a pair of mini amps, weatherproof. These are good quality amplifiers, but just not powerful enough. These amplifiers are less than 200 watts a piece. These amplifiers are only 180 watts each. So we're going to go ahead and replace that with 2 Sound Digital EvoXs. So we're going to go from 380 watts up to 1600 watts. The wiring looks pretty clean. Everything's all tested, taped up. We're going to do, obviously they're using 10 gauge feeds because all that amplifier requires. We're going to upgrade that. We're going to run double 8 gauge power and ground feeds from the battery. They chose good speakers, just not the right speaker for this application. ARC Audio series. You could tell that they're not protected from the elements because they don't have the rubber boot between the tweeter and the... I'll show you what the speaker is supposed to look like. So we're running off those baby amplifiers. We're running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on the other side 9, 10 speakers. 10 speakers off 380 watts. So bike never stood a chance to sound good. It's a pretty ass bike too, nicely put together. But we're gonna make it right. We're going to upgrade it to 2 Sound Digital EvoX 800 pores. We're doing the NVS Audio Stage 3. And then we're going to add 2 more speakers. We're going to leave the 6 pines alone. So this is going to have 6.5 Pro Audio on the top, 6.5 in the bottom. Love the Hertz in the pod, so we can get rid of the spacer. And then we're going to they delivered it to them with no grills. So we're going to drop the Hertz in, then we're going to do our standard grills. I'm going to add grills to the bottom. And then we're going to do 8-inch mid-bass drivers in the bag to give them some low end.